Who wants to be strong and powerful? Especially if you're a guy and you have this magic testosterone flowing through your body, giving you the ability to build muscle, build yourself up, that just, that power, that, wow, I feel jacked, I feel amazing, I feel strong. Do people even care about that? Do very many guys, I know there's a lot of guys out there that do care about that, but there's also a lot of guys that it doesn't even faze them, much less women. We're living in a world where it's pretty dangerous out there for women. So why wouldn't they want to build themselves up and be stronger? Back in my 20s, I remember reading a book by legend bodybuilder Frank Zane. And he was talking about back in the 70s, 60s and 70s, how when guys were, bodybuilding, whatever, in the gym, hitting out hard, they were building themselves up to be stronger, to withstand whatever life threw at them, especially, even when it came to bullies. If someone was harassing you, you didn't go cry to your mommy or your teacher or whatever. You built yourself up. You got stronger so you could kick their ass. I've talked about pictures of how we'd see pictures of beaches in the 50s and 60s and how everyone was in shape. There wasn't a fat person in the bunch. Everyone was healthy and in shape, eating, beef, tallow, all these healthy things that they told us was not healthy. And now I look around and I observe, and I am in a male-dominant environment all the time. At my job, then at the gym, and I'm looking around and I'm just like, who here goes to the gym? Obviously the gym guys, but do you know what I'm saying? It just kind of baffles me how our bodies are capable of being strong. We're capable of building our strength. And like I said, especially with guys, this is where, what you call that, Shminess, envy? Not really. But do you know what I mean? I've always been jealous of guys because my goal for the last 20 plus years has always been to build muscle, to get stronger so that I can take care of myself, so that I can work hard, so that I can not have to worry about, what if this person tries to attack me? Whatever. It just baffles me how so many people don't give two shits about their bodies, about building themselves, making themselves stronger. They just get their junk food because that's the norm. They take their, diabetes that they've been given and everyone has diabetes, so it's not a big deal. Why should I try and fix it? Why should I try and cure it with, nutrition? We had this guy come into my job in a tire shop and he was complaining, I have a, bum hip, this and that. And then, the rest of us that are older that have been doing this for a long time look at each other like, yeah, who doesn't? Suck it up. He didn't last long. He's just like, oh, it's too much. And the giving up, it's just, my brain is just going, what is happening to people and being strong? No one wants to be strong anymore. I'll take my teeny tiny beanpole body and I'll go sit and play video games because lifting weights is too hard. It hurts. Maybe I'm just in the wrong space and that I'm just not seeing a whole lot of people trying. Maybe I'm just, but really, it baffles me on the regular. It baffles me on a daily basis how sick 90% of the people are with, and they just accept it. They just accept it. Or they, my doctor is going to write me this prescription. Let's fix this problem that I gave myself because of how I ate and have my doctor give me a prescription so that I can have more problems from the medication. It's like, what are we doing? What happened to the days of building? What happened to the days of I'm gonna be, the 80s when we had, Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger showing us that we can be Rocky, or I don't know about Terminator, but you know what I'm saying. To all my gym rats, stay hardcore and keep inspiring people because this weakness, it's kind of fucked.